And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Luis Gonzalez. He, of course, leads their team in home runs.
Yeah, Boog, he's been such a force at the plate, and it seems like every time he connects, the ball is traveling out of the ballpark. So when you have such a threat like that, other guys in the lineup should get good pitches to hit because they're trying to get those outs instead of having to face him in a big situation.
All right, just about set to go. And today's starting pitcher, Zach Gallen. Singy, he's a guy that can rack up a lot of strikeouts.
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year. A sub-350 ERA. And guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub-2s. They're dominating. But when you can have that kind of consistency, you know you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year. Opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly even improve. But I tell you what, if this guy's pitching for me and I'm playing in the outfield, I'm loving every minute of it.
Now this is in the air down the line. Gonzalez has a beat on it. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one away. Here's Bud Black's lineup for the Colorado Rockies. It features a great veteran presence, Larry Walker.
Now, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average. And being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
Charlie Blackmon in the box now. No balls and a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
No,
absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well. Well, not much you can argue with there as a hitter. That pitch was dotted on the inside corner of the plate. I think even if he swings the bat, it blows him up and not really able to do anything with it anyhow. I think if you see that early, then perhaps you can pull those hands a little bit tighter and get the fat part of the bat to it. But I'd say overall, you just have to tip your cap on that one. Great execution.
And he deals.
Yes.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And Boog, hitters can be a little less aggressive on hard stuff early in the season just because of how cold it is and not wanting to get a stinger. Now you think, oh, it's just a jam, it's shot, it's a broken bat, but sometimes guys get deep thumb bruises. They can linger for a while. So, you just want to avoid that if you can.
Now that's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Middle of the first, no score. Here in the desert and on the mound today, German Marquez. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball, he's going to go out there and give it his best.
Now it's the DH, Corbin Carroll. And the pitch. This one chopped on the ground, but fouled. Righty to the plate.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him swinging. And one out now.
Now there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Next offering is in for a strike. And he pumps it a strike. One down, base is empty. Bounce to the right side. Throws to first in time. And the home first moving along quickly today. 2 gone. Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. A really frustrating showing for them in their last game. Lots of traffic on the bases, but they left a ton of runners on base. Couldn't cash in their chances, Chris.
They had plenty of chances. There's nobody to blame it on but themselves offensively. They just did a poor job converting in those situations. You have to figure out what's your plan going to be. Maybe watch some tape from the last game. Make the adjustment. So if you get those opportunities in this one, you've got a much better chance of scoring some runs.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Arizona. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. And now it's going to be number 10. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact and just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
The 2-1. That one is upstairs. Yeah, most guys struggle against the same side, whether it's left on left or right on right. And this guy's an exception. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Todd Helton digging in for the Rockies. Gallen checks on the runner. Dives back. Out.
Unless you're really thinking about stealing second base, you should not get picked off by a right-handed pitcher right there.
No ball. 1 strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's in the dirt. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 33.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Larry Walker. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. High fly ball, right field. Thompson gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now at the plate, Steve Finley. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. Marquez back to work.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. It's for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. And a pitch.
1-2.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And that one is in the dirt. And the count is 2-2. Popped in the air. Left field. Jones squeezes it. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
And Thompson steps into the box.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under a microscope. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Ketel Marte. That clips the inside corner for a strike. And the right-hander deals. And there's a foul ball. Kicks and deals. That one not close. Now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to lie, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through in the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
And now it's Christian Walker. 2 hits in the game last night. Right through there for a strike. And now it's even up. Thompson leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Marquez over to first, and he's back safely. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
It's a good take.
In the dirt, but kept close. And the runner stays where he is. That's ripped. Base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Batting the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. That one's in there. That's strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Up and in, and that's ball 1. fly ball to right center. On the move to the alley. That is the inning. Diamondbacks strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. And we're back on to the third inning. So in now for Colorado, Vinny Castilla. And here it comes. And that one is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ezekiel Tovar stands in now and watches strike one. And a foul ball. One out, base is empty. And that one a little below the knees. Going to count 1-2. Got it. He's 2 away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Elias Diaz stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The pitch. Foul ball there. Two outs. Off the mark there. And it's 2-1. Top of the third, no score. Next pitch inside. And the count is 3-1. Nolan Jones to bat next. Two down, nobody on. There's a strike at the knees.
Okay.
3-2 on the way. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. The right-hander back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And that's outside. And that's a strike.
1-2.
That misses the zone. Ball 2.
2-2.
The wind of the pitch. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Then there's one down.
Now back, the designated hitter.
This is Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1.
Corbin Carroll was an easy choice for Rookie of the Year in 2023. Voters made him the unanimous choice after he put together a consistent season that took a lot of drama away from the announcement. The world of baseball knew he was going to win it.
One down, base is empty. fouled off. He was late.
And Boo, Carroll deserved the award, no doubt about that. At 22 years old, he had 54 steals and led the league with 10 triples. Made an immediate impact for Arizona and helped lead them to the World Series out of nowhere.
And a pitch. That one fouled off. That one lifted to left. Jones makes the grab on the run.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Geraldo.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And that one is lifted in the air. Blackman going after it and makes the grab. And that ends the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. Back here at Chase Field, on to the fourth. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Nolan Jones. The pitch. That's in there. Going 1. Jones in his second season, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2016. Righty delivers. And a swing and a miss there. And there's a ball.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Blackman batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. The Rockies hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you've got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the 3rd one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
Carter stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. There's a swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
Not even close there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wind and the pitch. And another ball. Number 10 and a Colorado on deck circle. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and we are still scoreless. Back here in the desert, here's some real power at the plate. Luis Gonzalez. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And a good eye there. line of the pitch.
Ball two. Two balls. One strike.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Left-hand batter waits. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Fastball at the letters, froze him for strike 3.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. Next offering upstairs.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That's outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch. And it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Hank Thompson digging in now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Two outs. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Diamondbacks down quickly, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. And now the DH, number 10.
When he steps in the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. All these Rockies just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet.
Chases that one into the zone. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Now, Todd Helton. And he takes a strike. One down, base is empty. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
One down. Larry Walker digging in for the Rockies. Flied to right his first time. And there's a foul ball. And now the 0-1. And it's strike 2. All tied up, and we're in the top of the 5th. Just misses with that one.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, heading for third. The throw in, not in time. He's safe.
Back-to-back singles, just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. There's just no one there to knock it down. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Go-ahead run on base. Stepping in, Vinny Castilla. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. And that one hit to first. One at second. Double play. What a point killing to end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Ketel Marte. Marquez back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The next offering misses. And now it's even 1-1.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And the righty deals. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Christian Walker stands in now for the Diamondbacks, and he's already singled in this game. And fouled off. No outs. Runner on second. Next pitch is outside. Pickoff throw, and he's back in there. Man at second. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. That ball is foul, and the pressure is building. The D-backs with a chance to score first. Last half of inning number 5. And another ball. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but competitor like him, he is looking forward to make it up for him in his next at-bat.
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. Gets him to chase after that
No
one.
ball.
Going, come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Good eye in that spot. Runner at second here, one gone. That one missing inside. And there's a ball.
There's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That big swing and a miss.
0-1.
This is outside, and it's 1-1. Marte at second with 2 down. And he grounds one to the right side. Carter in plenty of time to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. No score. All set for the top of the 6th. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar. And a pitch. Inside, just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike. And that's in for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Tough take right there. He swings at that more often than not.
That's to third. Suarez throw to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
He's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's Elias Diaz. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Line drive. Caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's Nolan Jones. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. That one clips the outside corner, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from a warning track if he has to.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Not close with that one, and it's 1-2. Got him swinging. Rockies are down quietly. Still no score. Bottom of the sixth inning. Now it's the DH, Corbin Carroll. As he turns on the rubber, with that good live arm delivers. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Fastball for a strike.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And he deals. This to center field. Holds it in on the run. One away.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. There's a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
And a strike on the outside edge. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand. Probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, left fielder.
Now up next for Arizona, Luis Gonzalez. And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Blackman hurries it back in, and now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, it takes so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Steve Finley. And he swings through that one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down. Here's Thompson to hit now. 1 for 2. Swings through that one. 0-1.
One strike.
Two outs. Bounce to the left side, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 4-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Austin Gomber gets the call from the pen.
Number 26, Austin Gomber.
So 2 away with nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker.
Whoa.
Slider misses outside. Four runs already in the frame here in the second game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Tyler Kinley getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Beeks, a left-hander, also throwing. And now the lefty. Lifted in the air, right center field. Blackman going after it. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. Ketel Marte with the blast for Arizona. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. The Rockies in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Bailey Carter. And takes low for ball 1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 2-1 now. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Boom, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far, and I really think it's because of that curveball.
And they'll do it again. Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side. Marte fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
The batter, number 10, designated hitter, Dante.
And next is the designated hitter. A strikeout and a walk. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, Perdomo. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They trail it here 4-0. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Gomber, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Sliced hard but foul. And a pitch. The punch out there, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're right, the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Moreno in the box again, takes a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Comes up empty.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And down on strikes he goes. And there's 2 down.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And now here is Corbin Carroll. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They lead 4-0. And we're back. We go to the 8th, and now the first baseman, Todd Helton. Gallen back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Gallen still out there to pitch the 8th and working with a big lead.
He's been excellent, really on his game in this one, and at this point he wants to finish what he started.
And here it comes. That just misses. Now 1-2. Is there a debate to be had about shutting him down, maybe to preserve some bullets given the score?
Absolutely. When you consider over the course of a long season, guys putting a lot of stress on that elbow, on that shoulder, but you also have to pry the ball out of the hand of a guy like this because he's so competitive.
And now Larry Walker, this guy with big-time power and an elite defender. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. And he is just dialed in right now. Every pitch thrown with so much conviction.
Left-hand batter waits. That one just misses, and that is ball 1. And it skips into dirt. And the right-hander deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. The Diamondbacks leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. As it misses, it's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Next for Colorado, Vinny Castilla. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
The Rockies down by 4 here in the second game of the series. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
2 outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Castilla off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Marte tosses to first. Out number 3. The Rockies strand 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here in the desert, on to the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. A line to kick the pitch. And ball 1.
1-0.
On its way to the corner. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And that's outside. 2-1.
1 strike.
On the ground, right side, Carter. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The left fielder, number 20, Luis.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Luis Gonzalez. 1 for 3. That one missed. And that's downstairs and outside. Swings and misses. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball for a strike. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch misses way outside. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
The lefty fires. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. And now the center fielder, Steve Finley. Swung on, belted. Back there. And that one is out of here. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0.
Robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of the reach.
Next to hit for Arizona, Hank Thompson. He was late there, strike one.
One strike.
Ground ball right side. Throws to first in time.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter. And a tough one at that.
2 outs, bases empty. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Splits the plate, and that is strike one. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals.
Hey!
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. D-backs at a pair on the homer. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. We go to the ninth, and now the catcher comes up to him. Elias Diaz. The wind of the pitch.
He's been so sharp today, even over 100 pitches thrown. His skipper is leaving him in there to finish the job.
In the air, right field. And Thompson makes the play.
Up next to Colorado, the left fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Nolan Jones digging in for the Rockies.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And a swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Ground ball, Walker. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the center fielder, Charlie Blackmon. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Next offering is outside. The pitch. This one in the air, center field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks even this series up at a game apiece.
It has become increasingly difficult to throw a complete game shutout because of all of the offensive prowess that these hitters are showing around the league today. But he had total command of this game, and he saw it all the way through to the end. Nice win.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.
The final score for all games this afternoon for the victorious Diamondbacks. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. For the Rockies, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.